So very good morning, Mr. Singh. It is a pleasure to meet you. And first of all, let me congratulate you for the tremendous progress you've achieved on the RRTS project. And we wish that this project continues to grow and achieve its milestone. And I'm sure under your able leadership and guidance, this RRTS ecosystem is going to grow and probably spread throughout the country. What, according to you, have been major challenges faced by NCRTC all along this journey of RRTS? And could you highlight some of the innovative measures which you have taken, and with focusing more on technology aspects, if we feel you could elaborate?
Thank you, Professor Gupta, for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. See, any infrastructure project of this size and complexity has many challenges. Something which comes immediately to me is the urban environment of the project execution. We are doing it in the National Capital Region, and a lot of portion falls in the NCTD, which is the National Capital Area. This fully grown urban setup and doing huge infrastructure project involving large number of laborers, machinery, it poses its own challenge. Then this particular project, we are deploying large number of technologies, railway technologies, for the first time in the country. So selection of technology was a big challenge. And then adopting that technology, because many of these technologies have never been used in the country, bringing them, making industry to understand what is to be done. And then one more challenge which I feel was managing stakeholders. We are working in 4 states, central government, large number of agencies we are interacting with. And there are people who have diverse views, so bringing them together and getting approvals, getting sanctions is very challenging.
Okay. Another interesting point, we all know RRTS is largely meant for passenger transportation. Now, looking into the Delhi's distributive trade character, do you think RRTS in future can have a role in moving freight within NCR?
Absolutely. Actually, we are working on it. And, this project is highly capital intensive. The infrastructure which we are creating is for the peak traffic hour. So the whole system is being designed for that. But we will have a lot of off-peak time also. We intend to run some freight trains from point to point, carrying urban freight, so that we can reduce the congestion on the road and pollution in the cities. And we have a very definite program for it. Once the passenger services will get stabilized, we will start freight services also.
Great. I was also looking into, we all know that I just said in my opening remark that probably RRTS will have to be scaled up at some point of time in future. But looking at the capital intensive nature of the RRTS project, how do you visualize the public-private partnership initiatives can kind of make it more scalable in future?
Yes. Only thing is, because these are capital intensive project and a rate of return is not very healthy. And that is why Government of India has also now has a policy that projects are sanctioned on the basis of economic rate of return rather than financial rate of return. And to bring in private capital on a comprehensive level will be very difficult. But what we can do is, we can unbundle many things and we can bring the private sector efficiency and private capital in some of the areas. But let me just share with you on Delhi-Meerut corridor on which we are working presently. We are working very extensively on land value capture and monetization of land, development of properties. And our effort is to make the whole thing sustainable, which is otherwise not in most of the metro projects. If you see across the world, it is not only in India, across the world, these projects are not standalone sustainable. So we have to do many things on which we are working, and I am sure that probably we can make this corridor financially viable.
Great.
Beyond this, almost every station which we are constructing, whether it is in Delhi or in the states concerned, we are going for very, very extensive multimodal integration. If you take the example of Sarai Ka Lekha or Anand Vihar, or many other stations like Ghaziabad, or 4 stations which are coming in Gurugram, we have very extensive multimodal integration with the airport, with the Indian Railway stations, with the Delhi Metro and other metro stations. And this is going to improve the ridership of not only the RRTS system, but other systems also. Now, coming to the last mile and first mile connectivity also, wherever we have multimodal integration, the systems, whether it is railway, airport, metros, bus stations, so all these public transport modes will actually be feeder and dispersal for each other. But stations where we don't have that kind of multimodal integration, we have now our partners in place, because we are going to start the operation of the first priority corridor very soon. We have tied up with our partners, private operators, for last mile connectivity. And we have developed some very strategic vision of state with the state government, concerned state governments, for their road transport buses. So before even starting the operations, now we have very elaborate plans with UPSRTC and DTC, how the passengers will move from RRTS station or to RRTS station. So we have very clear focus on that.
Now, I'm sure you are aware of the smart mobility and use of ITS applications in transportation system. Your RRTS itself is heavily dependent on such kind of smart technologies. So how do you visualize, how do you see this whole expo which has been organized today at Pragati Maidan on Traffic Expo? What kind of lessons you and your team from NCRTC would take it back in your proposals on RRTS?
So the RRTS system is a rail-based system, but we strongly believe in multimodal integration. And now we are looking for partners for last mile connectivity, first mile connectivity. We want to understand the technologies which are available in this sector. How we can integrate the information with the last mile, first mile modes of transport. I feel that this is a very good effort by Traffic Map and the organizers. Very good participation is there. Today I saw the various stalls, and I feel that it is going to help various stakeholders to come together and find out solutions to many problems which we face on day-to-day basis.
Very good. And my last question, I was wanting to know that how do you visualize, and I'm sure you will appreciate this question, how do you visualize RRTS is going to lead to a transformative change in mobility in Delhi and NCR? And the other very important objective which we all urban planners probably think, that how we can achieve what is called planned decentralization and reduction of population pressure on Delhi with the advent of RRTS.
I'm happy that you asked this question, because many people feel and think that with the RRTS, large number of people from outside will come to Delhi. Actually, it will happen just opposite. And there will be reverse migration, because if you can move on this system at a speed of, final speed with all stoppages at a speed of say 90, 100 km per hour, which will be 4 or 5 times of road average speed on the road, even best of the cars. So people would like to move outside Delhi. It has happened. It is not that it will happen in Delhi. It has happened across the world in all cities, practically all big cities it has happened. So fast transit, safe transit, reliable transit, punctual transit is going to have this decentralization of economic activity, creation of jobs at points away from Delhi, deep into the hinterland of states. And that is going to catalyze the decentralization. So finally, Delhi will get helped by this. There will be less congestion, less pollution in Delhi, and other areas, they will develop.
Thank you, I think, for all very, very kind of smart answers, I would put it. And I again wish you all the best for your all the future proposals.
Thank you. We need lot of wishes.
Thank you.
Thank you.